What's up guys, Johnson here, and today, well, it's the new season, or should I say yesterday. And so this is basically my first game for the season 14. Season 13 has been pretty okay, other than the fact that I was really annoyed by the latency and ping, as well as game stability. But other than that, it was kinda alright. And well, let's talk a little bit about the meta for this season and as we get into this gameplay. But first off, let's talk about team composition. We have one tank on our team, Grok. This is a trio ranked, and our trio is playing as Grok, which is the main tank. I'm playing as a fighter, Terizla, and another teammate is playing as the mage, fighter, Guinevere. Enemy team has one tank as well. They have Kufra, they have a fighter Cho, they have a marksman Kimi, and an assassin Fanny, as well as a mage Valir. And Valir is gonna be, well, I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later. Well, and everyone probably knows why already, because he's really annoying, and that buff on him, or revamp, right, is just really strong for him. So anyway, let's get right into the actual stuff first. We're gonna engage early on, and look at this. I forgot to pin Fanny on the wall, and Fanny's gonna be really pissed about that, so we're gonna get killed. So now it's a little bit of a lull thing, so I'm taking the off lane. I'm gonna try to engage onto this Valir. Valir now, with this revamp, he basically became super strong, and with strong burn, strong damage in terms of burn damage, percentage based HP stuff, and then he also has a lot of crowd control. So yeah, he's really annoying at this point. Here just now I just took the gold crab. Probably should have left it to a mid laner, but well, I already used my first skill on it, I just didn't want to risk it, so this is a little bit of a debatable point. So anyway, I'm using Terizla for offlane, and the idea for my favorite build for Terizla is basically going for Bloodlust emblem. I'm sorry, fighter emblem with Bloodlust trait as the third one, and then I'm going to go one damage item. The rest will be defense items, because basically, if not, you won't be able to survive all the damage coming around enough for you to deal your own damage. Main damage from Terizla comes from first skill, and here Valir came over, right? So this is annoying. I'm just gonna engage, but he purified, and you can see I'm trying to do something, but I keep getting stunned. I'm all the damage coming out in, and I just died. And you can see from the gold difference, he is actually 400 gold less than me, you know, and he still managed to kill me, even though I am supposed to be very strong. And here, Aura's just gonna get stuck. Aura's in a bad position. There's no way Aura's dead. So anyway, our team here trying to disengage. A lot of stuff going on, and that's kind of why Valir is so annoying, because as I pretty much mentioned earlier, he has a lot of damage, disproportionately amount of damage, which makes him very annoying to deal with, plus the crowd control, of course. So as what you know with Terizla, I'm quite sure, is that well, his skills can be interrupted easily, so normally I'll try to avoid it, and obviously in this game my opinion wasn't really the greatest as well. As you can see, I'm just like moving around. Just at that point, I have no idea, but it just went spiking. And this game is actually one of the better games I have without as bad ping. Managed to get this Valir, but he's purified once again. Aurora got him with the damage, and we managed to kill him. So, apart from Valir, right? I really want to talk about the latency thing. Fanny came right here, got a kill, and we got a kill into Fanny. So anyway, as I was saying, the latency is really annoying. I'm not really sure why it's still happening. It started off last season, I think, where it was like this random spike that was horribly hard to get rid of, and I had to like restart the game. Really bad connections, and you know, red ping, yellow ping. It's something like traffic light, if you know what I mean. So it's really annoying. Here we gotta engage on the Cho. Well, because he's running, Golf is doing something, so we gotta go for it, see what we can do. And we got the Valio, and then we got another kill into Cuirass, so we can take the turtle now. So as I was saying, the lag is very bad. I'm not sure if you guys are experiencing it. I probably mentioned it in an earlier video. Fortunately for this game, it was on the better side, and I was able to play decently for maybe 75% of the game. Yeah, super rare. Afterwards, when I went on to play a few more other games, well, I had red ping all the while, and that was obviously completely unplayable. So as for now, with Terizla, I'm going to build for my cursed helmet, mainly because, well, in the downtime where I don't have my second skill or first skill, or even my ultimate or any of my skills for that matter, I need to be able to do some damage and make it less of an incentive for the enemy teams to come and attack me. Meanwhile, I'm holding up the 2 lanes, mid as well as top, while team goes forward. Team E decides to Purify, came around just in time, used Purify as well because, well, Cho came with the knock up. I didn't want to get knocked up here. That's kind of the importance of Purify. Unfortunately, Gronk died. Well, Valor just kills anyone at this point. Or should I say, since he is revamped as such, he just deals so much damage. Okay, I'm gonna get kicked by Cho. We're trying to avoid him for a little bit. And, well, we know that Green is coming. They haven't managed to get a kill. They're gonna hit the Fanny. Fanny's gonna fly away though, unfortunately, but we managed to get a chill, so it's alright. And after I get this cursed helmet, my next item will be Oracle. Gives me more regen and to help me just, well, be at the front for longer, take some damage, make sure the enemy can't feed off me for their lifesteal and stuff like that. And this is really one of the annoying shits about Valier. Just do something and then suddenly you get stunned at the spot. As for Terizla against Valier, I think Valier wins most of the time. But obviously Terizla can do solo lane much better and can do ganks much better as well. So I'll give it advantage to Terizla because he can gank better. But in a sense, Valier is really annoying. I think at this point, if he is an equal or even slightly lower farm than a certain hero, you can't just go and solo him. As you can see, I'm just gonna get stunned. Super annoying and really OP. He just deserves to be nerfed. I have no idea what the devs were thinking actually. The overlay personally was fine. His damage was a little bit on the low side, but he was pretty balanced, and yeah, this is very nice AoE CC. But now he's basically like one of those spammy mages like Harvest or Lunos, which just come in with raw power. But this one has power control as well, so it's a lot more scary. Yeah, just gonna jump in and get this Kufa because I can't hit the Kimmy earlier. And the idea behind Terizla, I'm just gonna do a little bit of my analysis, is that because he is so slow, his skills can be cancelled. I never really want to go and find someone, well, on my own. Right? I'm gonna try not to do 1v1 situations. It's not really that optimal. And really, people think, well, Terizla's second skill is really strong, right? But personally, I feel the most important or the strongest skill for Terizla is actually his first skill, and that is the one that will allow him to do damage. So this is kind of those things, it's a little bit more of a team fight thing. It helps you get a kill on the enemy, your team can do some damage, that guy has to run away, but well, you still have the last say. And that's why hitting the first skill is really important, and whether you hit the first skill or not can determine whether you should go in and engage or you should pull out immediately, right? As you can see, as long as Valia is around, there's no way I will be able to engage on him, basically. He's gonna be able to keep me at a safe distance away, so I just can't do anything and keep getting stuck on the spot as well. Our team decides to take Lord since we got this slight advantage, and well, just gonna be careful right now as I'm pretty low. Immediately gonna ult the Kufa first. Well, I'm gonna let my teammates just gonna do the front lining. I'm gonna hide at the back and hit the Kufa earlier, as you can see, because I'm really low and I don't really want to die, right? We still have our tank at the front, plus a crowd control on the priority target, so there wasn't really much of a need for me to go forward. And with that, the enemy team conceded, and that brings us to my first game ranked in this season, season 14. It was a pretty okay game, I guess. Not really that special, but I kind of feel it a little bit showcase. It was more of a showcase of not really our team playing, but actually like Valier after the rework, because that guy is insane. Obviously, our team did pretty well, obviously, but the enemy team kind of played mediocre. Obviously, we know that at this point, epic players are, includes both those who were in Legend last season, epic themselves, or even mythic. So, well, in terms of skill wise, we kind of got a lucky game, I guess, because damn, that Valia is super annoying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a squad trio game, and fortunately my ping was pretty good, so it turned out to be a pretty okay game where you could kind of learn a little bit about the playstyles and about the meta for the season. So obviously Valia is really top of the meta right now. It's one of the top mages, so you can get him while you can. And as for the other stuff like X-Ball, actually he's still very strong as well. But beyond that, I think the meta you can refer back to a little bit of season 13 with a few additions. And so for the rest of you guys, I hope you guys have all the best luck you can have on the ladder. And this is John as well signing off. I'll see you guys next time.